The 8 rooted sense-sphere resultant consciousnesses. The 8 resultant sense-sphere rooted consciousnesses are classified according to feeling, knowledge, and formations, just like the wholesome sense-sphere consciousness. They are consciousness accompanied by joy associated with knowledge, unprompted. Consciousness accompanied by joy associated with knowledge, prompted. Consciousness accompanied by joy dissociated from knowledge, unprompted. Consciousness accompanied by joy dissociated from knowledge, prompted. Consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with knowledge, unprompted. Consciousness accompanied by equanimity associated with knowledge, prompted. Consciousness accompanied by equanimity dissociated from knowledge, unprompted. Consciousness accompanied by equanimity dissociated from knowledge, prompted. These are the 8 rooted sense-sphere resultant consciousnesses. However, the results of sense-sphere wholesome actions are not limited only to these 8. The 8 rootless resultant consciousnesses mentioned earlier are also results of sense-sphere wholesome actions. Thus, the results of sense-sphere wholesome actions are of 2 types: rootless, Sahetuka, and rooted, Sahetuka. These 8 are the rooted resultant consciousnesses, while the previously mentioned 8 are the rootless resultant consciousnesses. When a person performs wholesome actions in the sense sphere and later dies, these 8 rooted resultant consciousnesses arise in some existence as results of those actions, continuing the stream of consciousness. If the wholesome action is very weak, then an equanimity-accompanied investigating consciousness arises first in the new existence as the result. The arising of this first consciousness after death is what is meant by rebirth in that existence. After being born, due to past wholesome karma, the person experiences pleasant sights and sounds, etc., through rootless resultant consciousnesses such as eye consciousness. 8 functional or Kriya consciousnesses of the sense sphere with roots. For Arahants who have completely eradicated craving and will not be reborn again, there is no wholesome or unwholesome karma. However, they still perform actions such as offering, preaching Dhamma, and listening to Dhamma. The consciousness that arises in them during these actions resembles wholesome consciousness, but since it does not produce future results, it is not considered wholesome. It is called functional consciousness, or Kriyā Citta, because it performs mere action without generating karma. These are also 8, similar to the wholesome consciousness: joyful with knowledge, unprompted; joyful with knowledge, prompted; joyful without knowledge, unprompted; joyful without knowledge, prompted; equanimous with knowledge, unprompted; equanimous with knowledge, prompted; equanimous without knowledge, unprompted; equanimous without knowledge, prompted. Thus, 8 wholesome sense sphere consciousnesses, 8 rooted resultant consciousnesses, 8 functional consciousnesses, together make 24 beautiful or sobhana sense sphere consciousnesses. Among them, 12 are accompanied by joy, 12 are accompanied by equanimity, 12 are associated with knowledge, 12 are dissociated from knowledge, 12 are unprompted, 12 are prompted. Further, 12 unwholesome consciousnesses, 18 rootless consciousnesses, 24 beautiful sense sphere consciousnesses, together make 54 sense sphere consciousnesses. Out of these 54, 12 are unwholesome, 8 are wholesome, 23 are resultant, 11 are functional. Breakdown by feeling: 18 joyful consciousnesses, 32 equanimous consciousnesses, 2 with displeasure, 1 with pleasure, 1 with pain. By prompting: 37 unprompted, 17 prompted. These numbers should be memorized carefully. If not remembered, it may cause difficulty in further study. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue exploring the deep wisdom of the mind together.